Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, it would help a lot, and for every subscriber I get I will read a page from a book I decide and then review it in a future video. So as you can see, today I'm going to be reacting to Cut's video called Rank Strangers' Attractiveness from 1 to 10. And apparently it's some sort of lineup, so I decided to react to this today because I saw Orange Peanut do it a few days ago and I got criticized that I shouldn't react to people reacting to other videos, so I'm going to simply react to this one without watching anybody else react to it. It's more or less a blind reaction. I'm going to be as honest as possible, and you can let me know whether you agree in the comment section. If there's anything you'd like me to react in the future, please do let me know in the comments because I need some ideas and it would help tremendously. So it's about a 10-minute video and it's going to begin like this.
If you were gonna rank yourself, what would you call yourself?
Maybe like a 6, like near average.
You gotta hit yourself with a 10. Always, girl.
Okay, so the first thing I can say is that I think a 6 is actually a pretty decent ranking to give a girl of her physical looks. So she seems like a nice person as well. A 6 isn't that bad. Personally, I think I'd rate her slightly lower, perhaps a 5.5. This guy is going on about her having to be positive, having to give herself a 10. It's not the point of the video. You're trying to rank strangers' attractiveness, not confidence.
Oh,
look in the mirror, see yourself and be like, I'm bad.
We asked people to rate the attractiveness of strangers.
Hi, I'm Ray.
She's pretty.
Matthew.
He's okay.
My name is Raymond. I'm a
He seems annoying, but he's not bad looking.
Scout. Today I'm here to judge people's attractiveness.
Yeah.
And how do you measure attractiveness?
Uniqueness, if you're beautiful, how you speak.
To me,
I mean, to be fair, attractiveness is quite a subjective matter. I mean, whether you can decide that it's personality, that it's looks, that it's behavior, certain traits that might be attractive to you. So personally, in this challenge or this video, I thought that attractiveness would simply mean based off their looks, not their confidence or their attitudes or their personalities. But apparently they're going to judge based on everything about the person. However, I don't see how they can get to know each other so well in such a short time anyway.
I think it's more just about, does your appearance convey who you are deep inside? I'm obviously not someone who is super conventionally attractive,
yeah,
so my perspective may be a bit different.
So what makes you qualified to be ranking people's
Now
attractiveness?
this woman, she's
I'm a
fucking
classically
beautiful,
trained
man.
dancer. I also have done a pageant before.
What kind of things are they judging in pageant?
If you have a nice smile, if you have nice eyes. Usually height is like a huge factor in pageant.
So basically it's just looks. You don't base attractiveness because you don't have time to do that in pageants.
How attractive are you? Give yourself
A rating on 10, I'd probably give him something like a 6. I'm not gay, I'm straight, so I'm not sure whether 6 is too high of a ranking for this guy.
a rating.
I consider myself a solid 6.
I think
Okay.
7. I feel like
7, that's way too much of an understatement.
both physically and in terms of like my character, I could use some work.
I'm not sure whether she's saying 7 because she's humble or because she wants others to tell her, no, you're not a 7, you're a solid 10, you're the best. I'm not sure whether this is just a mind game, but it doesn't seem like it.
You're crazy. I give you a 10.
I'm a 10? I mean, you should always think you're a 10. That's important, especially in this business.
Yeah, what you think isn't important in this video. What others think of you is what's going to matter. So yes, fine, if you're confident, that's okay. If you're trying to pass on a positive message, that's fine, but at the same time, it's not what this video is about. Personally, he doesn't look bad at all. I'd give him probably an 8. I don't like the tattoos on his neck, but I like the way he is dressed, and those glasses suit him, his hairstyle is fine, and he seems to be groomed, and he seems to be confident, he knows what he's doing, so I think an 8 would be a fair grade out of 10.
Okay, let's do it.
Hello? Your vibe is like chill. You look like a character, honestly.
I think you seem like someone who probably like hangs out at a bar in the East Coast somewhere. How would you describe yourself as a person?
Cantankerous at best.
Who the fuck says cantankerous? I mean, he seems like an okay person, he seems to be a chill person. At the same time, I mean, to be fair, I like his attire. I'm not sure about his hat. so much. He seems to be fine with speaking in public with other people. Looks in terms of face, probably it would be something like a 5, I guess, 5 or a 6. In terms of height, I like the way he, his height is, I think it's a pretty attractive part of him.
What do you not like about the way that you look?
Nothing. Like when I look in the mirror, I'm trying to just be like, okay, that's just you.
Okay, so there's nothing he doesn't like about himself, but at the same time there has to be something which pisses you off about yourself. I mean, you can't really be that confident that there's nothing about yourself that you wouldn't want to change.
You ever have like that time where you go into the bathroom and you won't look at yourself in the mirror?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
When I take a shower and then I can see myself in the mirror, sometimes I'm like, maybe I'll turn the other way and shower.
That really never happens to me. I always feel confident when I look in the mirror. I do understand that there are some things I'd like to change, but at the same time, I don't really mind the way I look, and I don't look away. I don't shy away from looking at myself in a mirror. So what do you think about this? Has this ever happened to you?
I think like you carry yourself with confidence, you like put effort into your appearance, and I think that's admirable. 7.5.
As a talent scout, I could see him as, you know, the cook, the grandpa, the uncle, so I see potential in Luke.
Perhaps because of his age, is that why he's saying all this?
Thank you.
My rating for you would be a 10. I really like self-acceptance because those are things that I'm trying to do, so I really admire it when I can.
Yeah, but we're not here to speak about the way you admire other people. It doesn't make somebody... I mean, it might make somebody attractive to you if they're confident, but him just speaking to you about what he thinks doesn't make him the person he truly is.
See those qualities in
We're
another
judging
person.
based on looks
Hi,
at
nice to
this
meet
point,
you.
I suppose.
I'm Des.
My
Oh, I thought he said I'm gay.
very first impression was actually...
I think he'd be like... I don't think he's attractive at all. He'd probably be a 4 in my eyes.
your cologne.
Oh, yeah.
You smell good.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Your hair's nice. I like the poof. I like your fit. Is that thrifted?
Yeah.
You got a good face. You look young. Good complexion. He looks good.
I feel like you might not be straight.
I'm straight.
Oh, wow.
Are you sure about
Okay.
that? Oh.
What about this person's outfit? Red, gay.
Deep neckline.
The outfit's all gay in my opinion. I wouldn't wear something like that personally.
Could you tell me a little bit about yourself? You know, what you like to do?
I go to college currently, studying mechanical engineering.
Ooh, that's an
Wow, that I
admirable
could
trait.
never. I'm
Yeah.
a business student. I would say that increases your attractiveness.
Would you sleep with this person?
I mean, would you really say no? In an interview like this, can you really be honest?
Yes.
I don't
would.
think that's just. I
would
don't
rate
think she would
you
personally.
a 9.
What kind of
I would
question
give
is
you
that?
a 7. I think your
That's
score would be
high
way more up
rating.
if you were
No.
a little more confident. If you came out here like, I don't care, this is me, I'm fly.
Right.
Because you are fly. Hi. You're
She's
beautiful.
not that bad
you.
looking,
Hi,
but
James
I don't think she's attractive either. Maybe a 5 or a 6.
First thing I notice about a person is usually their eyes.
Do you think I'm looking into your soul?
Kind of, yeah.
You have like very like vibrant eyes. You seem very warm, inviting.
Matthew, are you attracted to this person?
Yeah.
I'm a lesbian.
That makes total sense because 3 things that attract me to people is like openness, authenticity, and not being interested in men.
Well, okay. Well, she wouldn't date you anyway because she's not interested in men either, so there's no chance for you to go out with her even if you think she's attractive.
What do you like about yourself?
I think like my skin. Like I love my skin color. Like I said, I love my tattoos.
Yeah, but why the fuck would you ruin that with tattoos?
Yeah.
I love this little guy here.
Yeah, that's,
I wonder
you know,
how she
you
got
embrace
that,
it. You ain't
actually.
hiding it. You
Yeah.
know, I have scars too, so I get it.
I think you're
Yeah.
both classically beautiful, and you like express yourself in a way that shows who you are. I would give you a 10.
I would rank you a 10 out of 10.
I think that's too high of a rating. I don't think she's being honest. When she rated herself a 7 out of 10, she wouldn't rate somebody like this a 10 out of 10. She's a very insecure person, this one.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much.
She's just trying to
I
please
don't
everybody.
really.
Okay, the next one. He seems like a chill guy. I mean, he's not somebody I would date. It's not somebody I find particularly attractive, but I mean, I wouldn't mind spending time with him, you know, going out, get some fucking tacos or something like that. He seems to be Mexican for some reason. He's hiding most of his face with his cap, which might show that he's not confident, but his fit is okay. It's pretty generic, to be fair.
You know how I would read you, because there isn't a lot that, like, strongly says anything in particular. I think you look like a guy.
Your posture's okay. Your fit is decent. What kind of shoes are those?
I have no idea.
So you don't. Do you really care about what you wear? Is that like a big thing?
Not really.
I don't care about the shoes I wear either. I mean, as long as they serve their purpose, as long as they last a long time, then I'm not going to complain. I have shoes on my feet. Why complain? I'm privileged enough.
Rate you 6.5.
6.5 or so.
6.5. Are you hiding something with the
I
hat?
just feel more comfortable with that. I always wear hats.
You always wear hats.
Take your hat off.
Look at you're a 7. Put some gel in it. Probably 7.5. We just bumped you up a whole number because you did your hair.
Hi!
Bumped you up a whole number because you did your hair. He's not that bad looking. I mean, his teeth could use some work. In terms of appearances, his hairstyle is fantastic. He'd probably be something like solid 6.57.
You have good style.
This one, she's not that bad. She's quite a nice person. She seems to be pretty as well. I like her attire. 7.
I like the necklace, I like the nose ring and earrings, all go very well together. I would
I don't
also
like
say
her
that,
hairstyle
like,
that much,
you
to be
do
fair.
seem like someone who is very easygoing, like,
I think she could wear it better. It would make her look better if she wore her hair differently.
you're not gonna kill me or anything.
Oh, good.
When you look in the mirror, what do you like the most?
I actually don't like looking in the mirror. I get ready with the lights off. I don't really do my makeup other than for today, so
That's
I guess
weird
I don't
to
really
me.
know if I like what I
How
see
do
or I
you
don't.
do your
because I
makeup
try not
without
to look.
lighting?
Call her bullshit. She knows what she looks
Yeah,
like.
you know what you look like. You put on makeup today. You come on.
You think she's pretty?
Yeah,
She's
definitely.
pretty,
Would you
yeah.
want to ask her out on a date?
Probably.
Are you questioning it? Like, what's in that?
Jesus, didn't this guy say that he's fruity in the sense that he might be bi? Would he ask her out on a date? I think he's gay. He gives me gay vibes.
I feel weird admitting that I'm attracted to people because
In
I
front of
don't
them.
want to, like, come on too strong.
Okay,
If you were gonna rank
Fair enough.
yourself, what would you call yourself?
maybe like a 6. Like,
Jesus, no, I don't think she'd be the ones who are most attractive, man, they tend to give themselves the lowest scores. Once again, I'm not sure whether it's a psychology trick for others to rate them higher and get a better grade.
near average, I guess?
You gotta hit yourself with a 10. Always, girl. I'll give you.
This guy sounds like a
7.5.
fucking broken
I'm a
record.
talent scout. I could see you in commercials. Like, just bring the confidence, girl.
Is that the only reason why he's
See
there
yourself
today?
and be like, I'm bad.
My first impression.
Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, this was the girl in the thumbnail. I don't like the way she's dressed. I don't like the way her hair looks. The color sucks. The makeup seems to be fine. She's got too many pounds on her fucking body. She needs to work on that. Her shoes seem too tight. They don't seem comfortable at all. And personally, I don't like her tattoos, so...
Is you're very green.
Yeah, a lot of, like, different types of green going on here. Like, the hair has got some green,
Has a
you got some
pretty
green in your
smile.
bracelet.
You're like goth? Goth? Sometimes?
Today.
What are you when you're not goth?
Sometimes I dress more like rock, sometimes more punk, sometimes a little more grungy, sometimes I mix them all together.
That's cool. That's cool.
What do you find to be the most attractive part about yourself?
I don't know, I got big boobs, so probably that.
Yeah, I think they'd look better if you didn't have so much weight beneath them. I mean, when you weigh so much, it's kind of inevitable for you to have a lot of boob fat, you know? So you'll have big boobs for sure.
Or like, I really like
That's
my
funny.
eyes. I think my eyes are fine too.
Yeah,
I'll give you an
personally, I think her
8.5,
smile is
'cause
what looks best. I'd probably rate her, like, she's not... In terms of face, it's not that bad. In terms of the rest of the body and tattoos, you know, her piercings, I don't like those that much. It all looks artificial, like she's trying to hide her true self because she wouldn't be confident otherwise. So probably something like a 3 or a 4.
I really dig the strong aesthetic.
I'm gonna give you an 8. You like to
That's
jump around and do
definitely
what
too
makes you
high.
happy, so that's cool. That's cool. Nice to meet you.
Okay, so, quick look down.
She's
You
fat
seem
as well,
like
her hair's
maybe
green.
more rugged
Looks better than the previous one,
the
to be fair.
average person. I could see you like
don't
maybe
think her face is
on a
attractive at
motorcycle
all.
or something. Can you like turn around? I know there's some like hair coloring going on here. That's cool.
You're giving very like grungy, like
She'd probably be something like a 4 or a 5, you know. I think she's more attractive than the previous girl because she seems to care more about her weight relatively, but her face isn't attractive at all in my opinion.
Teenage vibes. How old are you? 17?
I'm almost 30.
Almost fucking 30.
How would you describe this?
Why did you guess 17? She's definitely older than fucking 17. She seems to be having a goddamned midlife crisis at this point.
Genderqueer goblin.
Oh fuck, no wonder I don't like her that much.
Really know what that means in terms of like character qualities. Because like when I hear goblin, I think of like the mythical creature.
I would say a 7. Your person.
That was a solid comeback, man. Jesus Christ, that he went all in on that comment.
Personal style is not in tune with like my personal style.
I would
That's
say
one way to put it, I guess.
Like
Yeah, her attire is very basic, and the way that she allows her belly to fucking show, it pisses me off. Perhaps it's because of the piercing, but it still doesn't suit her.
Look, and I think it
Hey, her
suits you,
smile
and
isn't
I like
that
it.
bad
It's
either.
probably going to put some people off, but those are probably people that you're not going to be very interested in anyway.
Accurate.
Hi.
Oh fuck,
You had
another
a
fat
great
fuck.
smile.
Yeah, the smile is always a good trait, isn't it? I don't like the way she's dressed. I think her clothes fit too tightly for somebody who's so fucking fat. She should be more self-aware of her own weight. It's unhealthy. I don't hate people because they're fat. I hate it because they're doing it kind of like intentionally for the most part, because they want to give this impression that they don't care about what others think, when they know that their own health is in danger, or otherwise they're just fucking stupid. Her hair's okay, her smile is fine. Her face, on the other hand, I don't like at all. Probably a 2.
Want to turn it around? You can if you want. Okay, I like your jacket. That's pretty dope.
That's a
I don't know
solid
what the vibe's
jacket.
called, but
Leather jacket.
it's your vibe, you know,
Wizard
there's
of Oz
nothing wrong
jacket,
with
not
it.
bad.
I think you have some bad girl vibes, but you're probably not like straight out of jail, you know?
Her fit plus the hair.
Yeah, she gives me the impression that she could be quite an asshole if you just say a few words to help her better herself, to be critical constructively. She'll take it personally and hate you for the rest of her life.
It gives me very like skater girl. I'll rate you a 7.5.
No, you don't give somebody like this a 7.5. That's inaccurate, that's not true, that's unfair. You're giving them the impression that they look better than other people see them just because you're okay with the way you look, or you want them to rate you better, I suppose. The one on the left is very attractive. She's very insecure about the way she looks, because otherwise she wouldn't be giving such high grades to people who are so evidently uglier than she is. In terms of
I would
attractiveness.
give you like an 8.5. I think you seem very approachable. You definitely
This
have
guy
a
is
style
just
that is your
fucking
own.
scared of
You
her.
have a personality.
I'll give you a 7.5. Thank you. It was very nice to meet you.
No.
Matthew, look at your line. This is the least to most attractive.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
the
well, I'm
lineup,
definitely
okay.
interested in women.
I mean, these two over here, they shouldn't be so way up. I mean, I think these two guys probably deserve to be higher up. Same with the first guy over here. I think this one is perfect where she is, and I think she's the most attractive of them all, to be fair. The second one from the right.
I mean, it wasn't as...
Look at how highly he rated these two. What the fuck? How the fuck do you rate these girls so highly? Did he sign a contract where he had to rate them above a 7 or an 8? This guy, man, these 4, especially this one here, they definitely deserve to be higher. Personally, I don't think that the one to the far right is the most attractive, but I understand why people would rate her the highest.
as bad as I thought it was going to be, but I hate being like judgmental.
Then why did you fucking come to the show?
Put yourself in the line.
Oh, that's so messed up.
Yeah.
Hey,
just
we about to
refuse,
kick
you know?
it. What's up?
Oh yeah, he gave
I would
himself a 10,
honestly
so...
place myself.
Yeah, no. She's pissing me off at this point. She at the beginning of the video, she was so fucking attractive because she had good looks, she seemed to have a great personality. Her lack of confidence in herself is pissing me off.
Just because I feel like if I place myself above like other people, it's like telling them, yeah, I think I'm like hotter than you.
Which you fucking are, man, and that's what you're meant to do. That's why you put yourself in a line. You could have just refused to do so. I mean, you're a solid 8, solid 9, and yet you rate yourself the lowest.
Is there anything that's come up for you today in terms of like your own insight about yourself.
Yeah, I think definitely growing up in a Chinese household and also growing up as a classically trained dancer, those things have made me very like self-critical.
Self-critical, you mean insecure?
Everybody, with the
If you were self-critical, you'd fix the problems as quickly as you could, and you'd be confident in yourself, you'd believe in yourself more, you wouldn't rate yourself so low because of how hard you worked to get there.
show fingers, go ahead and rate our guessers. Attractiveness? I'm going to put you where your peers said that they would put you.
At the
You go
very
right
top.
here. Everybody gave
Where
you
did
a
the girl
10
in the
except for
wheelchair
one
come from?
person.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's hard to see ourselves as others see us. Was it emotional for you to think of yourself in a high regard?
Yeah.
I think she just wanted this to happen all along. That's why she rated herself so low. That's why she pretended to be such a nice person. I feel like it's all an act at this point.
Because I feel like growing up, I internalized a lot of my own insecurities and what people said.
Yeah, growing up in a Chinese household would do that to you.
So it's really hard to gas yourself up.
Yeah. Okay, guys, Ray did amazing. So did all of you.
Yeah, some of you did way better than you should have, which is unfair. Okay, so because this video has been going on for too long, I think that was one of the hardest videos I've ever had to watch. Personally, there wasn't a shred of honesty within that video. People were just trying to cheer each other up rather than to explain why they don't like people in terms of physical attractiveness. Perhaps it's harder because when you're speaking with people person to person, you can't really judge them that much because of the guilt you'd feel afterwards. You feel like you know them better. It's not the same as when you're speaking about them from behind the screen. But anyway, if there's something that you don't agree with, which I said within this video, please let me know in the comment section and recommend anything you'd like me to react to in the future. I'm open to any thoughts as long as they're not too annoying, for example religious or political. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.